get the most out of the challenge is really participating. And like I said, it's literally going to take you less than 15 minutes a day. And so that's 5 days, and we're going to feel so much better at the very end. My background is in child development. I've been working with children for over 20 years now. I am a children's book author, so I have written 10 books. You can check those out on Amazon. And I have 3 children of my own. Working from home, working outside of the home, I have my own struggles. And so through the years, from working with different family therapists and family counselors and learning all of this information so that I could use it in my job, I have decided that I want to share this information with others to empower moms, to empower dads, that they can do this parenting thing and they don't have to do it alone. And it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So we're just gonna jump in. What is the one thing? So we called it the frog, okay? We called it the frog in the email. And the reason we called it the frog is because it's really identifying the one thing that drives you batty in your parenting, in your home life, okay? Oh, from Cleveland, hi Angel. So here's why we called it the frog. There's a Mark Twain quote that says the following: eat a live frog every morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. So in other words, if we take action on something that bothers us, it might be hard in the beginning, but it will make the rest of our day go smoother. All right, so I'm gonna give you an example of what my frog was last year, my one thing, okay? Because I actually worked out my one thing. And then we'll kind of talk about what your one thing is going to be for today. So I cannot stand doing laundry. I'm okay with putting it in. I'm okay with starting it. I'm okay with putting it into the dryer. Like, I don't leave it for several days or anything. But folding the laundry and putting the laundry into the basket and then putting it away drives me batty. I don't know why. I have all this negativity towards it. I wake up in the morning and I'm already thinking about when I'm going to be folding and having to put laundry away. Now, my girls are, let's see, my 3 kids are 5, 7, and 9. So my 7 and 9-year-old have been putting their laundry away for a few years now. It doesn't look pretty, but that's one of the things that as a parent, you decide, am I going to teach them responsibility and give them a job, or am I going to do everything myself? So I allowed the girls to put their laundry away, but there's still something about laundry that was just really bringing me down. So here's what I did. I decided that was my one thing, like we're talking about today. And then I really sat with myself and I said, what can I do to make this better? Okay, there's no like laundry fairy here in Novi, Michigan. No one's gonna be swooping into my home and folding my laundry for me every day. Totally unrealistic. My aunt is tuning in. Hi, Auntie Marvis. So what did I do? I wanted to make laundry less of a negative thing in my parenting. I wanted to be able to look forward to, not really look forward to it, but I just didn't want to loathe it. So here's what I did. I started listening to books on audio while I folded laundry. And I will tell you what, it does not bother me anymore. So it doesn't cost me any money. I have an app called Hoopla that I use from my library. So you can see right now, this is the audiobook I'm listening to right now. And I just hit play and I'm sitting there folding laundry and I'm being entertained. Another app that I use, so if I don't have a really good story I'm listening to, is called Voxer. And I usually wouldn't call a friend while I'm folding laundry because it could take 3 minutes, it could take 15 minutes. And usually when I talk to my friends, it's longer than that. So I have an app called Voxer. It's right there, Voxer. And it allows me to talk to my friends via walkie-talkie. So I can tune into my friends and say, hey, listen, what's going on today? Oh my goodness, Dex did this and it was wild. And I was like, my heart was palpitating and I didn't know how to, so I'm talking to my friends. They respond back to me when it's convenient for them. So it's almost like a voice message, but it's more instant. So while I'm folding laundry, every now and then I'll have friends to catch up with and they'll have their recorded messages and I can listen to them. So we have more people tuning in. We're talking about day one. Day one is all about that one thing you just can't stand in your family life, in your parenting. And I'm talking about laundry, and how I made laundry better for myself was I started listening to audio tapes and talking to my friends while I folded laundry. Now, I want to wrap this up real quickly because I said these were going to be short and sweet. We've got people tuning in from Colorado, Cleveland, all over the place. Lake Tahoe, North Carolina. I'm over in Michigan. Other one thing. So today your job is to determine what is your one thing, go to the workbook, and spend 2 to 5 minutes figuring out ways you can make that one thing better. For example, making dinners might be your one thing. So maybe you're going to make a plan to sit down every Saturday and plan out at least 3 meals. So you have a plan. Maybe meal planning seems too overwhelming for you, so don't do the whole week. Do 2 to 3 meals. Another one, keeping track of all your children's appointments. Figure out a way. And if you want to go ahead and tell me right now, in here, you can tell, it is like Marco Polo. Tell me what your one thing is and I can help you brainstorm action plans to make it better. Another thing is cleaning. Some people can create a schedule so you don't feel like you have to clean the whole house in one day. Grocery shopping, how can you make that better? You can make a plan. You can try one of the new programs that they have now where you just pick up your groceries. I haven't gotten there yet, but it sounds amazing. Maybe family life is just too much. You feel like you're rushing every day. You feel like you're not enjoying life because it's just go, 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 go. So today, when you take out your workbook, how about thinking of what you can let go? Maybe you're on too many committees, or you're in too many groups, or you're signed up for too many volunteer activities, or maybe at work you're working overtime and you're not even getting paid for overtime. So maybe sitting down with your boss and having a discussion would be good. So if you feel like that's your one thing, you just don't have time to sit and enjoy life, think about what you can do. What are the actions you can take to make that better? And then another example would be kids' birthdays. Some people loathe planning their kids' birthday parties because it's just so overwhelming, costs so much money, and it just is not fun. And so what would be a good action plan? Take it down a notch. We don't need to keep up with the Joneses. What I found that my kids love for their birthday parties is we just have play dates at our house. So they'll invite a couple friends over and they spend a few hours playing at the home. It doesn't cost me a ton of money. I'm making mac and cheese. I'm making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but they get to be with their friends. And so let's see if you, Angel hates cleaning. So maybe you break it up, Angel. Maybe you make a calendar, and on that calendar, all right, I'm going to wash sheets every other week. Because guess what? I don't wash my sheets every week, every 2 weeks. Also, like you could say, I'm going to do all the floors on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know, I'm going to sweep floors Monday, Wednesday, Friday, etc. So somehow making up a plan for yourself so that's just not so much. Break it down into chunks. Meal planning. You feel that we all eat differently. I would try to get your kiddos on the same plan as you, and that will make your life a lot easier. So think of, like, let's say there's 7 days a week. I usually meal plan for 6 and we do leftovers, or meal plan for 5 and go out to eat once a week. Try to think of, let's say, 3 meals that you know your kids are going to love, and then think of 2 meals that you and your husband or you and your partner are going to love. And then try to make sure that within that meal, maybe you have some rice or some, baked potatoes, and you know that's something your kids are going to love, but you're introducing them into something else that's on the plate. Kids' palates can really adjust. You just have to give them time. And remember, kids really like to be the deciders of their choices. So make sure that there's something on there that they can choose from. All right, you guys, this has been awesome. Today we're talking about that one thing. What is the one thing that drives you batty in parenting? Let's tackle it. Let's figure out how to make it better. Take 5 minutes today to do the workbook. I will see you tomorrow. Invite a friend. It's not too late.